What's happening, losers? We got another episode of random videos from Johnny. Today we're gonna be burning shit, fixing winches, potentially oil changes, maintenance on his CV axle boot that has been maintenance, is gonna be maintenance again, and then potentially go over 3 different vehicles that I find to be really cool. One of them might be better than the other 2, but after driving one of them for a couple of days here, I've gotten a different opinion on the whales of the Toyota group. So we'll see how that review goes. Should be dumb. All right. Just been doing some work. A whole bunch of work. It's gonna look good. Even more in here. We ended up stealing the white dog in the truck. It's Winston. I don't know where Mila went. We got Marley. On our way to get some food. Starving. Did a whole bunch of yard work today. Gonna head back, start burning some stuff, and start working on the truck. Hopefully we can get the oil changed, possibly get the winch pulled apart, and not necessarily fixed tonight, but diagnosed, figure out what's going on with it. Not necessarily a part replacer as much as I want to figure out what's wrong with it and then get the right part. With that said, this Tundra has something weird going on the front right passenger side, and we got to figure that out because it is quite annoying. It sounds like a wheel bearing, something stuck in the dust shield, something like that. Quite annoying. We'll figure it out though. It's nice to drive. It's got nice power on demand. It's kind of oversized for what it is, but kind of like the oversized. It's got a whole bunch of nice little nooks and crannies for your phone and your wallet. You don't run out of storage space, but you definitely you run out of space and turning radius and all that convenient stuff that the 400 gives you. The 400 is just a general Swiss Army knife of a vehicle. It's nimble, small, has enough power, 4-wheel drive, but something to say about the 5.7 liter. The 4.7 is pretty nice too as well. You just have a timing chain versus timing belt. I got the timing chain in my 4.0 at 320,000 miles. If it pops tomorrow, it pops tomorrow. 300,000, 320,000 out of it's good with me. I'll stick another motor in it and keep rolling, no problems. But I have zero questions about the integrity and strength of that sucker. But wanted to chime in because the sun's gonna go down and we're gonna be like, I don't understand. We took that first video in the morning and now it's nighttime. It's because I'm doing things. Get off my back. All right. Skip to the fire or something. Maybe change the oil. I don't know. Update: found white dog, aka Mila. She's having the time of her life. Every afternoon for the past few days, we've been going on this nice drive. Figure out what we want to eat. Grab some things from the house. Drop some things off at the house. Been staying at Cody's house, doing some house sitting to make sure that sucker doesn't get up and walk away or something. I don't know. But update, white dog. YouTube, white dog. Rough night burning stuff last night. Pile was as big as the Tundra, actually bigger than the Tundra itself. But we got ourselves a burn party going on. Everyone likes a good fire. But that thing was right about as tall as that fucking mesquite tree back there. And that pile was out to about there. And then a little bit further out there, and there was a second pile behind it. Some stuff coming from the backyard. Other than that, it's a beautiful morning. Got a flat tire on the Trooper. We got the Toyotas and the Tundra. Well, homies, I lied. It's definitely tomorrow. But get into the oil change. We're gonna start looking into this stupid thing right here called a fucking winch. No one likes those. Just kidding. I love them. This guy saved me when I was I flipped over on Freedman at like 1 in the morning. It's the only way I got myself home that night. Yeah, but again, getting to the oil change, which is overdue. I don't know if you guys do this, but I write dates on the top of my oil filters to make sure I know when it was last changed. It's kind of a nice little handy tip. I got a little overzealous with all the work. I uncovered a driveway. It's kind of like you guys getting wood flooring underneath your stuff. We got all the dirt moved back up into this spot, which is super nice. Brought it back up. Still working on this backside here. But we dug this guy out. Got the river rock back up. I know it's stuff that you guys don't care about, nor is it your house, so I'm sure you don't really give a shit about, but lots of little work and detail. Got the trooper tire off. Gonna get that guy fixed up. Almost forgot the drill out here because I'm an idiot. But yeah, we're gonna get a couple more things done, and hopefully we can go jump the truck or something. I don't know, break something. Let's see what we got next going on here. Finally got to some maintenance that I've been lacking. Didn't want to do. Rebooted that stupid CV up in there. Can't really see it. But when I mean reboot it, took some moly grease, threw it into that cracked boot. Got myself a handy dandy quarter-cent Walmart bag and some electric tape. Fucking brand new, dude. Brand new. Brand new. Goes so well with that ADS. I also got some of these stupid wire looms all redone because heat's getting to them, and we all like to talk about how our Toyotas live forever, but if you don't maintenance them, do preventative maintenance, it ain't lasting you. I don't care what it is. Just won't last you. You know, for some reason these Toyotas have gotten this reputation of just lasting forever. It's not just lasting forever, it's the fact that people maintenance their vehicle. You want to know how you get 1 million miles on your Tundra or your Tacoma or your 4Runner? Do some preventative maintenance on it. It will love you for it. I do like the front end of that truck. It's always nice being able to build out your dream build. When I talk about dream build, I started out with the clapped out first gen IFS, built it, fixed it, sold it, got a second gen, which was horrible, built it, rebuilt the motors, sold it, got a third gen, built it, sold it, which I'm really regret that one, just for this fourth gen. I've always loved the fourth gens, just the style, the look. Unfortunately, they're glorified grocery getters, but this one has a rear locker in it from an FJ Cruiser. Just retrofitted the axle with a third member. So basically it's a fifth gen, fourth gen. It looks way better. You fifth gen guys suck. Never wave back. I stopped waving to you guys specifically because of the fifth gen guys. Do better. Does anyone know how to switch the camera view? Like, you know, go from this to not this, the other direction. I'm swiping. I don't know how you do it. You hit buttons. Hello? Flip, flip, flippity flip, flip, flippity flop. It doesn't work. Now the light's all crazy. Oh God. Garage update. I installed some lights on Cody's truck. I don't know where to point. It's the Land Cruiser, not that one, it's the other one. Makes it easier to see when you break down, because we got Toyotas, as long as you do your preventative maintenance, like we talked about. but they're super easy. They're truck bed lights off of Amazon. They're probably like $5. I have some on my truck. I know Cody wanted some, so we stuck some on his truck. When it gets when that thing turns off, we'll show you what it looks like. But you get a good amount of light. Makes it easier to work on when potential problems happen at nighttime. You're not struggling with the headlamp, but it's super easy. Just wire it up down into you know, the little switch panel or whatever, aux beam switch panel. Super easy. It took 5 minutes. Drilling those holes were harder. So just so you can see, the light turned off up there. I don't want to censor it on, but that's how much light you get. It's a pretty good amount of light, especially not having to wear a headlamp while doing stuff up underneath there. Here's my truck. My fire blanket tucks up a little bit tighter than his, so I get a little bit more light casted out. Speaking about lights, put it on my Instagram, but are you a rectangle circle kind of guy? I got them in my headlights too. Or are you a rectangle, octagon, circle, light, square, light, circle person? Obviously we know which one's better, but you know, like to know your opinion. These do look pretty good though. New day, new truck. We're in the Chevy. We got the fuel pressure regulator sensor, I believe that's what it is, all soldered up, reconnected, and back together. I've been driving it now for about half hour around the neighborhood so we don't get it all stuck. It's where he keeps his hay. But we so far have successfully fixed it, I believe. Before we did, I did a little mock test on it and just kind of butt connected it just to make sure that was the problem before we go into soldering it together and having to recut it and do all the stuff to remend it back together. Now it's currently soldered, it's got heat shrink on it, it's got a little bit of heat protection on it so it can't get that heat. We're almost, I believe, 200 degrees right now, and she's just running just fine. Real quick, I don't know if I'm pointing that properly. There you go. So hopefully we got this sucker fixed up and Cody can go out and start making more money with it. I know it's one of his pride and joy vehicles, even though he has a nice Ram 2500 with a big ass trailer. It makes it hard to get into places. The other day we were delivering hay, and when I mean he was, because I don't pick that shit up. And we're on our last stop and it started hesitating, and so we turned around, got into the neighborhood, and it started to stall out. We went to go start it, I pinched the wires and it started right back up, so it definitely was the wires not connected all the way for sure. So we got that soldered. I've been putting massive load on it, power braking it throughout the neighborhood, so I think he's good to go, but I'm not going too far out of the neighborhood before he gets back. He's out of town right now in communist California at a wedding. So once he gets back, we can go run this a little bit harder and see if we can't get it to potentially break. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it's good to go. Update, Chevy's still broken. Sucks. We're gonna figure that out. Dive deeper into the wiring harness. Dumb. Better news, got some camp lights installed on this guy underneath. Those guys are already there. And got them installed all the way around. I was carrying Marley at a campsite once with the it was pretty dark and there was a water jug on the ground, and I took a gnarly spill. It hurt. It is not happening again. Not happening again. And with Cody's help, White Dog Overland was able to make a cock box. A nice big drawer. Got a whole bunch of space in there. Was able to eliminate one of those guys into here and still got a bunch of space. And on top of that, we got a little space underneath, which goes really deep. I think I'm gonna put my tool bag in there, and then maybe a pooper. Like one of those things, you know, chairs with a pooper on there. Makes life easy. But thanks for coming along on this dumb adventure. Next dumb adventure, we'll actually get into the winch because we didn't get into it this time. It's like 8 bolts and I don't want to deal with it, but it needs to be done so it works like everything else. Other than that, we'll just hang out, play with Marley, enjoy the night. Peace out, dudes.